Have you ever pondered upon the question, why, despite our progress as a society, racial disparities still persist? It's a question that might sit uncomfortably with some, yet it's one that demands our attention, and more importantly, our empathy. It nudges us to delve deeper, to go beyond the surface and explore the intricate tapestry of systemic racism, a pervasive and enduring force that continues to shape the lives of many Americans. To fully appreciate the magnitude of this issue, we have to understand that it's not just about individual acts of prejudice. It's about a system, a structure that has been built and maintained over centuries. To answer this, we must first understand what systemic racism is and how it affects our society. Scene script. Systemic racism, often invisible, is embedded in our societal structures. It's not just about individual prejudice or discrimination. Rather, it's about the systems and structures that perpetuate racial disparities. Imagine it like an undercurrent in a river, unseen but powerful, influencing the direction of everything within it. Take, for instance, our education system. It's not just about one teacher's bias, but about how school funding, standardized testing, and even the curriculum can marginalize students of color. The same goes for employment. It's beyond just one discriminatory employer. It's about how hiring practices, wage gaps, and glass ceilings can systematically disadvantage people of color. Consider housing too. It's not just about one racist landlord. It's about redlining, gentrification, and housing discrimination that has historically dispossessed communities of color. And in the criminal justice system, systemic racism is reflected in racial profiling, harsh sentencing, and mass incarceration. The effects of systemic racism are pervasive and enduring, influencing every aspect of life for people of color. Understanding systemic racism is the first step, but awareness alone won't bring about change. It's the action that follows that truly counts. But where to start? 1. Lend your support to organizations working tirelessly for racial justice and equality. Your time, your donations, they all matter. They're the fuel that keeps these organizations going. 2. Amplify diverse voices and perspectives. Make space for all narratives in your life. Listen, learn, and share. 3. Educate yourself and others about systemic racism. The roots of racial inequality run deep, and understanding them is key to uprooting them. Engage in anti-racist education, challenge biases, and share your knowledge with others. 4. Hold institutions accountable for upholding racial justice. From government agencies to businesses to educational institutions, they all have a role to play. Advocacy, public awareness campaigns, legal action, these are tools at our disposal. And finally, build bridges. Fostering understanding across racial lines is crucial. Engage in open and respectful conversations. Participate in intercultural events. Promote understanding. Change is a collective effort. It's a journey we must embark on together. Remember, progress requires not just words but actions. Together we can build a more just and equitable society.